poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. Hopefully the notification gang pulling through. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I hope you are all doing fantastic. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby. All right, what do we got going on here for the Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Team Scorpio, please? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at something pretty wonderful. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign for a few of you. Taking a look at your current energy, we have here the Three of Swords. What it is you're dealing with, we got here the King of Wands. And then lastly, for my Scorpio peeps, is going to be the Devil. Oh boy. So, coming into the next 24 hours here for Scorpio, Queen of Cups here all the way to the Three of Swords. Excuse me for 1 second. Thank you very much. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go ahead and take a brief moment. Okay, so we got here Queen of Cups, and we got here the Three of Swords. Coming in the next 24 hours for you, Scorpio, it definitely feels to me like you're a little emotional about a situation. I'm not sure particularly what situation this is, but there is something that's making you rather emotional here. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with right now, you're dealing with the King of Wands. Now, King of Wands is typically one of those energies where it could represent a person who is not going after something. If you notice with the King of Wands specifically, he's sitting on his throne, but he's also right next to this Ace of Wands. So he has the staff, or the Ace of Wands, that's right in front of him. He could get up and he could take action, but instead he's kind of just holding the staff, thinking about taking action, but sitting down, which is basically saying he's not doing it, right? So the King of Wands could represent a person here who's not taking action, even though they have every ability to do so. And looking at the outcome being the Devil here, this is what's causing you to feel pretty stuck and trapped, and of course to feel pretty upset because you want somebody here to take action, Scorpio, but it feels to me that unfortunately they're not doing anything at all. So you're connecting with Mr. or Mrs. Stagnant here. You're dealing with somebody who's not really bossing up and taking initiative, and I feel like you're trying to hope that something comes of this, but inevitably you're feeling really trapped and you're feeling really stuck. Now, this could be love related for a few of you, so this could be that potentially you're dealing with somebody who doesn't really know what they want. They can't tell their ass from their elbow. They just can't figure out what they want from you romantically, or if they want to pursue something romantically with you. This could be a friend who maybe right now is taking a step back and not deciding something that's very important to your friendship. This could be a business relationship happening here where potentially you need your business partner to pull their weight, but maybe they're doing nothing at all. Ultimately, the Scorpio, I feel like you're upset here in the next 24 hours because you are waiting for forward movement, and there's something here that's very much so keeping you stuck, and you want whatever forward movement with this individual that you can receive, but it seems to me like they're doing absolutely nothing. So what I will say is that at the end of the day, stagnancy only creates more stagnancy. You know, if the individual you're dealing with is not willing to tango with you, considering it takes two people to tango, you're going to be the only one dancing. And if you can't find yourself a dance partner with this individual, you're better off finding yourself a dance partner who wants to tango with you. So if you're connecting with somebody here, Scorpio, in the next 24 hours that's not taking any action, that's on them if they miss out on that opportunity with you, okay? And whatever opportunity that may be, like I mentioned, it doesn't have to be strictly about love or romance. It could be a business partnership. It could be like something you're waiting on a friend to do. So if they're not going to do it, take initiative and find somebody who will, you know? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Just give me one quick second, guys, before we move any further. I gotta fix something on my stream. I just want to be able to see this live. There you go. Yep, sometimes the little window on YouTube doesn't show anything. I want to make sure I can see the playback as well so that everything goes smoothly. All right, so we started out with the water signs here today. Let's go ahead and do water, fire, air, earth. We're going to go jump to the fire now and have a look here at the Leo. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo. We're going to get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be, we got here the Lovers. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Taking a look at your current energy, we have here the Nine of Wands in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we have the Hangman in reverse. And then lastly, for my Leo peeps, is going to be the King of Wands. So let's go ahead and talk about it, Leo. Coming into your next 24 hours, we have here the Lovers all the way to the Nine of Wands in reverse. It definitely seems to me like in the next 24 hours for you guys, this is about opening up about how you feel towards somebody, because the Lovers card could represent feeling an incredibly strong connection to somebody. Now, when I say the term incredibly strong connection, it doesn't have to represent necessarily love. It could represent just feeling really connected to somebody, just having a deep connection with a person in general. So this could be a soulmate connection, and please do remember that soulmates can be literally anybody. They need to stop being so romanticized. You know, a soulmate could be your mom, your dad, a dog, right? It's just somebody that you have a wonderful connection with. So what I feel here for you, all right, is that you're in a space where you're becoming pretty open to a connection that you have. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with the Hangman card in reverse. So this is about saying, if I want things to move along forward, if I want to, you know, actually have a connection go somewhere, I have to be open about how I'm feeling. So I feel like you're opening up about how you're feeling here towards somebody. You know, what you're dealing with is deciding to take initiative instead of holding it all to yourself. You're done bottling up how you feel. You're speaking your truth here and looking at the outcome that's present, King of Wands. You're getting ready here to take action. So Leos, for those of you that have been kind of bottling up your feelings and emotions towards a specific individual, it looks to me like you're getting ready to be open about it, because it's like, hey, how could anything come from this if I don't tell somebody how I truly feel, right? If we're talking about love, how could I have a relationship with somebody if I don't tell them I like them, if I don't tell them that I feel connected to them? So you're telling somebody about how you feel about them, and whatever way you mean by that, whether romantically or not, you have to take action if you want to form some sort of relationship. So you could have been very quiet for a while about your feelings towards someone, but I do see you inevitably opening up here in the next 24 hours, and in doing so, that's going to get the ball moving. No longer is there going to be any sense of stagnancy, because you're putting your feelings out there so that you can take action on those feelings and something can actually come of it, right? If you stood quiet about your feelings the whole time, nothing's going to come of that, because you're not going to take action. So Leos, for your next 24 hours, I feel like you're opening up to somebody that you care about them, or that you have this really cool vibe with them and you feel a certain way about them, whichever way that may be, and that right then and there is going to define what type of relationship the two of you may carry moving forward, if the recipient feels the same way or not. Okay, so Leo's opening up over here. I like that for you. Listen, even if there's rejection at play, and I'm not trying to throw that out there for you, Leo, but even if there is rejection at play, at least you put your feelings out there to the point where you have an answer of what's going to come of the situation. Because let's say you're putting your feelings out there and the person you're dealing with is like, sorry, I just don't feel the same connection with you. Is that going to sting a bit? Yeah. Is that going to suck? Yeah. But at least you're not going to waste your time secretly caring for somebody who doesn't feel the same. You can keep it moving forward and find somebody else who has the same likewise feelings, you know? So at least your time won't be wasted here by taking initiative. All right? All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, our fire, going on to the air signs. Let's have a look here at the wonderful Aquarius. What do we got, baby? Messages for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got coming up here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aqua. I cannot shuffle today, apparently. There you go. All right, Team Aqua. We're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at something pretty wonderful. Let's see what we got going on. Aquarian, overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Wands. So you could be connecting potentially here with a fire sign. Looking at your current energy, we have here the King of Cups. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have here the Tower. And then lastly for the Aquarius peeps is going to be the Ace of Cups. So Aquarius, coming into your next 24 hours, we got here the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, all the way to the King of Cups. This is an energy of acting on emotion. So you're going to be pretty emotionally influenced here is what I'm feeling for you guys in the next 24 hours. There could be something triggering it, like this Tower card. The Tower card could definitely trigger a very emotional response in people. So whatever the Tower may be here, it could be a moment of realization. It could be a moment of awareness. It could be something that happened kind of unexpectedly. And it's going to trigger you to open up here about how you're feeling. It's going to trigger you to open up here emotionally. Now, the good thing and the good news is that looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups could represent love is being being born. So this could mean that if somebody here kind of secretly opens up that they like you, you might say, oh, boo, I like you too. And then boom, we get a love story manifesting. That could be happening here for a few of you. But if it's not about a love story here manifesting, it could be something surprising being said by someone. And when you hear this information, it just makes you feel all the more happier and connected with the person you're dealing with. It's almost like what's triggering you in the next 24 hours is something really nice. It's almost like somebody might be doing something nice for you, saying something nice to you, and it just opens up your heart to them. You're like, I really fucking love you, man. And it could be that type of love, like friendship love, family love. I think you're going to kind of have a great sense of appreciation for somebody in the next 24 hours based upon their actions. They're going to do some sort of action here that may shock you or may surprise you. And when they do this, you're like, damn, you are a really caring and awesome individual. And that makes you super fulfilled to know that you have somebody great on your side and involved in your life. So Aquarius, please do take that how that resonates. I mean, this very well likely could be a situation as well where somebody who's been kind of out of the woodworks, somebody who's been out of the woodworks kind of just jumps up out of nowhere. You know, it could be an individual that you haven't seen in a while kind of coming back saying, hey, and when they do, that could trigger a pretty emotional response. So keep that in mind. I know that everybody's like, Aunt, Mercury in retrograde, we always hear that exes are coming back. It's a very possible thing for that to happen, but it is a stigma, right? And also, when we use the term exes coming back, it doesn't have to be romantic exes. It can be old friends, people that you don't have closure with, genuinely returning to your life. So it's not always such a romantic thing either. So either way, you know, hearing that term exes coming back, it's a big stigma with Mercury retrograde, and it's usually not what it's about at all, but it's something that's very possible that could happen. So for Aquarius here, this might be like a sudden reaction to somebody returning to your life, and that might strike an emotional response for you. I'm not sure if it's a negative or positive response, but ultimately, this could be giving you an opportunity window for some closure here if somebody does magically appear that you haven't communicated or talked to in the next 24 hours, all right? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did our air. Going on now to our earth signs, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Taurus gang. What do we got going on for the birthday peeps? Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for the birthday bulls, please? Messages for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang. We're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Wands. You could be connecting with a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at your current energies, we do have here the Six of Swords. What it is you're dealing with, we got here the Page of Wands. And then lastly for the Taurus is going to be this, I almost said the Queen, but the Knight of Swords here in the reverse, all right? Apparently I cannot read today, guys. That's something new. So Taurus, let's have a look here. We got Three of Wands here all the way to the Six of Swords. This is an energy of actually deciding to do something instead of waiting around for something to happen. You know, Three of Wands is the most stagnant card in the tarot deck. We don't like the Three of Wands. You know, a lot of tarot readers will be like, Three of Wands, this is the card of waiting for your ships to come in. At the end of the day, with the Three of Wands, whether you're waiting for your ships to come in or not, it is an incredibly stagnant card. You're just going to be in that energy of waiting, and not much is going to be coming of it. So, Three of Wands, super stagnant card. Six of Swords, on the other hand, though, it's a card of action. It's a card of going forward, crossing the river, and getting to a destination. So, Taurus, I feel like you're done waiting around. You're done pussyfooting around here, Taurus. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. What a weird and random thing to come into my subconscious mind. I haven't heard that saying in a long time. Like, quit pussyfooting around, you know? But that's kind of the vibe here for you, Taurus. It's like, I'm done waiting around here. I'm going to go ahead and take some action. I mean, looking at what it is you're dealing with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands here is about going towards what you're interested in and acting on your interests. So you have a desire here, Taurus. Instead of waiting for that desire to just work out for you in your life, it's like, let's go ahead and walk towards it, right? Looking at the outcome that's present, we have here the Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse here is pretty interesting because it could represent the energy of cutting something out. And I feel like what it's saying here is that you're deciding to not cut out what you actually want, but instead you're deciding to go towards it. It's like, Taurus, you're not retreating or retracting away from what you want. You're not just waiting for it to happen anymore. You're not in the energy of stagnancy. You're in the energy of action. It's like, if I want something, I need to go out and get it. Point blank, period. There is no other way to get what you want, right? If you wait for it to happen, it's not happening. And if you avoid it, it's not happening either. So the only way to get from point A to point B is to drive. Oh yeah. So Taurus, I like that for you guys, man. You're in that energy in the next 24 hours where it's like no more kidding around, no more joking around. It is totally time for me to start going after what I want. All right. Super general message, but super awesome message. Happy to see you guys going towards what you desire and making sure you get it done. Good stuff, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the first batch of zodiacs for today. Moving on to the second batch, we're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Cancer gang. What do we got, baby? Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancerian, we're going to grab one last and final shuffle, and we'll have a look here and see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment in reverse. You could be connecting with a Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we got here the Ace of Wands in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we got here the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then with the outcome being present, we have here the Five of Wands. So, Cancerian, let's talk about your next 24 hours. We have here the Judgment in reverse, followed up here with an Ace of Wands in reverse. You're not giving something a chance here, Cancer. Most likely what you're not giving a chance to is towards a new beginning. You know, when the Ace of Wands is in the upright position, it's essentially the card here of new beginnings. And if you're not choosing to go after this new beginning, you're choosing to stay where you currently are. Having a look at what you're dealing with right now, Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like the Seven of Wands in reverse is like this lack of motivation to get up the mountain, the lack of motivation here to endure the trials and tribulations that you may be facing currently in your life. It's like, Aunt, I've had so many roadblocks appear. How many more roadblocks do I have to go to until I can finally get what I want? So it's like you're having a really difficult uphill battle here, and I think that the stress is starting to get to you. You know, with the Five of Wands showing up over here, Cancerian, you're feeling like there's just too much happening, there's just too much negativity, there's just too much things that are standing in the way of what it is that I actually want, that I genuinely feel like giving up. Remember, sometimes the roadblocks are actually really, really important in order for you to get to the destination, because sometimes you need a delay in your destination. Sometimes you need to make a quick stop or two in order to gather some new information or to have some sort of new experiences that are going to better where your destination is, that are going to make your destination overall better because you've went through those certain types of experiences. So Cancer, I feel for you, if you're really concerned right now about all the roadblocks that you've been going through, if you're really concerned right now that you're not getting to where you're supposed to be, I think that it's time to take a step back and trust the process and trust the universe that these roadblocks here are actually not blockages at all, but instead a part of your path and molding you to get to where you need to go. Try to look at it in a completely different perspective. Instead of seeing these things that you identify as roadblocks, look at them as just different paths and different things to go through that are going to help you get to your destination nonetheless. I think it's incredibly important for you to kind of switch up your perspective on this, because you can still have the new beginning you want, or whatever kind of lifestyle here you're passionate about and are wanting to receive, but in order to get there, don't look at what you're dealing with as something that is standing in the way. Look at it as a kind of way that will help you get to where you want to go, you know? Like I mentioned, not all roadblocks are always something that's bad. Sometimes you need to make a quick pit stop or two to help kind of better your experience of where you're going. Okay, Cancer? So I would say trust the universe on this one, all right? You know, it might not be the perfect time. Maybe you have a couple more things to go through first before you get to where you want to go, and that's okay. Trust the process, go with the flow, and don't give up. Remember, the only time you ever lose is when you quit. All right, it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, how many times you fail. The only time you ever truly lose is when you decide to quit. All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, All Things Wigs by Atlanta Luxury Hair. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Really, really appreciate that. By the way, shout out to that business. I really like that name for you. That's awesome. Thank you for the donation. You said, this Cancer is leaving a toxic job that caused me so much stress and heartache. I need a hug. I wish I could give you one. I can give you an air hug through the screen, though. You are my homie. Hopefully, one of these days, if we ever have meetups, I can go ahead and give you that hug in person. But I do want to say, I'm really happy, one thing to say, that you're walking away from something that already is just not serving you. You know, you said you walked away from a job that caused a lot of stress, that caused a lot of heartache. And you know what? Good for you. Because I feel like a lot of people here are usually really scared to do something like that. That's something that takes a major risk. And at the end of the day, when you walk away from what doesn't serve you, it gives you all the more room for opportunity to walk towards what will serve you, right? So I think you made a cool choice. And at the end of the day, I wish you nothing but luck in your journey, because now you have that opportunity to walk towards something that will serve you in your life. And I hope you find that, and I hope it serves you incredibly well. Thank you for your donation. You're super super appreciate it, by the way. And Heather A, thank you so much for the $2. And you're spot on today. Glad to be. Thank you for that donation, my love. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. So let's go ahead and keep it popping. Oh, it's Sigourney. I didn't know. I did not know that you had another YouTube channel. That's what's up. Thank you for tuning in. I was wondering where you were recently too. I have not seen your name pop up in the chat in a while. So thank you, Sigourney. I appreciate that. And thank you for tuning in so much. I really appreciate that. All right. All right, baby. So we finished up the water signs, going on now to the fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Aries gang. What do we got going on here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Aries, please? Messages for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Aries, let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. Overall energy for you is going to be, we got here the Hermit card. I definitely feel a pretty interesting vibe coming in here for you guys. I do feel like you're kind of in this energy, of course, with the Hermit, where you're taking a break from a situation, but like respectfully, you're taking a break from a situation 100% that you deserve a break from. Like, somebody needs to understand that, like, you deserve this break, Aries, is a message that I'm picking up on for you. I mean, yeah, taking a look at what you're dealing with, or taking a look at your current energy. Sorry, we got here the Three of Swords in reverse, what it is you're dealing with. We got here the High Priestess in reverse, and then lastly for you is going to be the King of Wands in reverse. So I definitely feel like you're dealing with somebody here who is not necessarily the most honest individual or the most forthcoming person. You know, when you look at the High Priestess card upright, the High Priestess card upright is a card that represents somebody that can be incredibly secretive. It's a person that can be super secretive. They keep a lot of things to themselves. They're always a bit of a mystery. And with the High Priestess showing up in the reverse, it usually represents an energy here where a lot is coming out. So this is the energy of secrets coming out. And Aries, if you're finding out a whole bunch of stuff about somebody that you didn't previously know, that's going to create quite a lack of trust in the individual that you're dealing with. So I feel like you're taking a break here from some excuse me. You're taking a break here from somebody because whatever's happening is the truth is finally starting to come out. There's so much about this person that you didn't necessarily know previously, and now all that energy is coming to your attention, okay? So somebody here has a throat chakra expanding, and I don't feel like it's you, Aries. I feel like whoever this is you were dealing with withheld a lot of information from you. Now that information is going to start to come to the forefront, and it's like, whoa. Like, I thought I knew you as a person, I thought I knew everything, and apparently I knew nothing. So by getting all this information and by having all these secrets be revealed, it definitely causes for you to want to take a break, because it's like, why did you hold back so much information? Or potentially, why did you lie to me about so many things? Because for some of you, you know, I guess withholding information and lying goes hand in hand, but at the same time, you really just thought you knew somebody when it turns out that you kind of didn't, you know? So looking at the outcome that's present for you, Aries, we do have here the King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands is that energy right now where it's like, I have really no desire or no motive to want to talk to you or to want to work things out. I'm just kind of shocked at the situation at hand. I'm shocked at all the stuff that's come out. And I need a break right now to kind of process this and to think about everything I've experienced. So yeah, Aries, you need some time here to process whatever happened, whatever's being revealed to you. It's just something that you didn't expect. This was very out of the blue, you know? All right, that's what we got here for you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much, Pebs Mosley, for the $19.99. Really, really appreciate that generous donation. Hey, Aunt, I'm sending you some Pisces love. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, my love. Thank you for the donation, and thank you for the Piscean love. As always, I love my Pisces. Shout out to the Fish Gang. Thank you so much. You are super appreciated, okay? So, we did our water, baby. Going on now to our fire. Let's have a look here at the wonderful and amazing... Oh, no, we did fire and we did water already. I know we just read Aries, and for some reason I'm like, is Aries a water sign? No, Anthony, Aries is not a water sign, okay? Welcome to Mercury in retrograde, by the way. I make a lot of mistakes sometimes in my tarot readings when Mercury's in retrograde. By the way, Jones, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that so much. You said, bless you for all that you do for all of us on YouTube on a daily basis. Namaste, my precious YouTube friend, and thank you. Big hugs from the Netherlands, from a Libra. Thank you, and shout out to the Netherlands. That's awesome. I've always wanted to visit. Thank you for definitely tuning in. I appreciate that. I find it fucking insane how many people watch me from all over the world, because you just never would expect that, like, all around the globe, like, there are individuals tuning in right now. Like, that's just insane to me that that happens. So Jones, thank you so much. Really appreciate your donation. More than happy to be here, by the way. I love tuning in here for you guys. As I always mention, I'm going to show up for you. As long as you guys are still showing up for me, I'm always going to show up for you, and I'm always more than happy to help in any situation that I can. So thank you for all your love, and to everybody in general, thank you for all that you guys give me on a daily basis, because you do so much for me too, and I love you guys, and I hope you guys really know that. All right, baby. So we're going on now to our air signs. We're going to go ahead and have a look here at the beautiful Gemini gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for the Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini, let's have a beautiful look at you. Let's see what's up. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Pentacles. You could be connecting with an earth sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we have here the Three of Swords, what it is you're dealing with. We got the Seven of Cups in reverse. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Four of Wands. So Gemini is coming into the next 24 hours for you guys. Six of Pentacles here all the way to the Three of Swords. It kind of looks to me like a mutual ending here is what I'm sensing, Gemini, because Six of Pentacles is like being on the same page as somebody, and of course the Three of Swords can represent separation, so it looks like a mutual separation occurred here between you and somebody in your life. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with right now, you're dealing with the Seven of Cups reversed. It does seem to me, though, that even though a mutual separation happened, this individual is kind of like the only person that's on your mind is what I'm feeling for you. I don't always see the Cups or the Seven of Cups per se as a card that can represent the mind. It usually is a card that represents choices and opportunities, but I think that this is kind of showing up as this person's still on your mind, even though it was part your idea here to separate from them as well. Either way, though, looking at the outcome that's present, Four of Wands, I think you're recognizing that you and somebody else are both doing well with the separation at hand. It's like you're doing better without this individual. Oh my lord, somebody's car is going off and it scared the shit out of me in my parking lot. Guys, let me go ahead real quick. Okay, nope, that's definitely not my car. And yeah, my horn doesn't sound like that, but I had the urge to check. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. My office is right next to the window of the parking lot of my apartment complex. That was super loud and scared the crap out of me. Anyways, as I was mentioning here for you, Gemini, Four Wands, it's like both of you have this mutual ending, and both of you are doing better without each other. You know, that's not to say that you don't miss the person, though. Seven of Cups reversed. I think that genuinely there's this part of you that will always miss what you shared with the individual. You always miss what you had with that person, because there definitely were good times. Even if those good times turned out bad, there were always good times there. So ultimately, Gemini, you're going to miss this person. You're going to miss what you used to have. It sucks the way that it did end, but it ended on a good note. I think that you're going to be okay going forward. They're going to be okay going forward. So I do sense a mutual ending here for you. And if it's not a mutual ending in love, it could be a mutual ending in friendship. It could be saying goodbye to a job. It's just that energy here of having to take a step back from something that just doesn't work for you anymore, and it doesn't work for the other person, and that's totally okay. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the air, going on now to our earth signs. Let's have a look here at the beautiful Capricorn gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cappy, let's go ahead and have a look at you, baby. Hopefully all is well. All right, Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So you could be connecting potentially with a fire sign. Taking a look at your current energy, we have here a Seven of Cups in reverse. What it is you're dealing with is going to be the Strength in reverse. And then lastly for Team Capricorn is going to be the Five of Cups. So Capricorn, taking a look into your next 24 hours, we have here the Ten of Wands in the reverse paired up with the Seven of Cups reversed. I think right now what's going on here for you is that there's a lot of stuff that you're able to let go of. There's a lot of stuff here you're able to purge out, but there's something specifically I feel that is still weighing in on your mind and still weighing in on your heart. You know, the Seven of Cups upright would represent you had multiple things that you've released and let go of, but when you see the Seven of Cups in reversed, it means that there's still one more cup you're focused on. You may have let go of the rest of the 6 cups, but the one last cup over here is something you're still focused on. So as far as what I'm picking up on here for Capricorn, you have found it easy to let go of other things, but there's something here you're still stuck on that you're having a difficult time letting go of. Now, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Strength card. You know, Strength card especially showing up here in the reverse position. With the Strength showing up in the reversed, that's very well likely the energy of not feeling like you have the strength here to be able to move on. And with the outcome being the Five of Cups, this is the card of going through a period of grief or a grieving period in general. So Capricorn, you're having a difficulty letting go of something. It was like I was able to let go of everything else, but I can't let go of this one thing. And honestly, that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, Five of Cups, it is a card of grief. And grief is something that I think everybody's going to face at some point in their life. Well, of course, everybody's going to face grief at some point in their life. And, you know, grieving is a way of healing. You know, when you do grieve, it gives you the opportunity to heal. And if you can't move past something right now, Capricorn, that's totally okay. Give yourself as much time as you need to be able to grieve throughout the situation at hand, or with the situation at hand, you know? You shouldn't have to be forced to move on from something that you're not clearly over. And you can never really force yourself to move on from something because we all heal at our own pace. You know, somebody here could heal from a situation in 5 months. Other people can heal from situations in 10 months. Other people, it might take a little bit longer. You know, everybody heals at their own pace. So don't put yourself down right now, Capricorn. Don't make yourself feel like not being able to move on from this one situation is the worst thing in the world, or that it's something that's wrong, because that's far from the truth. Give yourself as much time as you need to heal from this, okay? Because you deserve that. And you're allowed to do that, okay? All right, Capricorn. Like I mentioned, guys, what I feel like overall is happening here for you is like 10 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups reversed. It's like you were able to let go of a lot of burdens. You were able to let go of a lot of stuff. But there's one thing in particular that you're still having a very difficult time moving on from and or letting go. And like I mentioned, that's totally okay. You're in that period of grief. Give yourself time here to grieve with the 5 of Cups, all right? All right, Cappy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of Zodiacs for the day. We're going to go ahead and move on to the last and final batch and have a look here at the Pisces, baby. By the way, for the 173 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, what do we got going on for the fish, baby? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Pisces, please? Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces, let's see what we got going on for the fish, baby. Hopefully, the fish are doing well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. You could be connecting with a fixed sign in Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or potentially a Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we got here 7 of Wands in reverse. What it is you're dealing with, we have the 4 of Swords in reverse, and then lastly for Pisces is going to be the Hangman card. So, coming into the next 24 hours for you, Piscean, Wheel of Fortune here all the way to the 7 of Wands in reverse. I think that this is about letting your guard down for sure. 7 of Wands in reverse it could show up as letting your guard down. It can show up as like not blocking something either. So like you're no longer preventing a cycle from coming to an ending, a cycle from coming to a fruition. It's like you're allowing a cycle here to end without interfering with it. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm seeing coming up here for you, Piscean. It's like you're letting a cycle come to an ending here. You're not interfering with the cycle. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with the 4 of Swords in reverse. So in your past, chances are here, Piscean, you know, you were able to how do I explain this? Pisces, moving into your past, right, or looking into your past, you found it very hard to move on from a cycle. So you're trying to move on from a cycle again that you've noticed that you've had very difficult time letting go of. But this time around, I feel like it's different. I mean, looking at the Wheel of Fortune here to the 7 of Wands in reverse, it's like, I'm not going to stop myself. I'm not going to stand in my own way. I'm not going to give up this time. I'm truly going to embrace moving forward from a situation rather than having it be a reoccurring appearance or a reoccurring situation. So you're dealing with something that you've faced before. You've tried to move past something, you found it difficult to do so, and it didn't happen. Then you tried to move past it again, you found it difficult to do so, and it didn't happen. Well, this time it's like third time's the charm. I'm going to make sure that I do actually move on rather than continue to be stuck on this cycle. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Allergies are at an all-time high today, okay? So with that being said here, Piscean, you're finally getting ready here to move on from something and to not necessarily stand in your way. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present here, we do have here the Hangman card. Now, the Hangman card could be noticed as a card in the tarot that represents stagnancy or the feeling of being stuck, but also it could be a card that represents enlightenment. And I feel like that's what it's about here, moving into the next 24 hours for you, Pisces. It's like you're becoming enlightened to why you didn't move past something in the first time, why you didn't move on from something in the first time. It's like you're recognizing this is why I had difficulty moving on, and now that I know the reasoning behind that, I can move forward a lot easier, okay? So Pisces, I love that. That's what I got here for you. So take what resonates, of course, and leave what doesn't. But guys, please do me a quick favor. Give me 1 sec real quick to go ahead and grab some water real fast, just for my throat. It's a little scratchy right now. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go ahead and finish the rest of the zodiac signs in just a second. So bear with me, guys, and I will be right back. Thank you all very much.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
Boom, and we are back. So we finished up all of our beautiful water signs. We're going to now move on to the fire and have a look here at the Sagittarius gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages here for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming up here for Sag? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Sagittarian peeps, we're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Saggy, overall energy for you is going to be the 9 of Cups. So you could be connecting potentially with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Taking a look at your current energy, we have here the Tower. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have here the Death in reverse. And then lastly for you, Saggy, is going to be the Ace of Swords. So coming into the next 24 hours for you guys here, we have here the 9 of Cups followed up with the Tower. Now, a lot of people will typically see the Tower card and they're like, oh my God, this is the worst thing in the world. This is horrible, right? Everybody sees the Tower and they tend to freak out in the tarot, but it's not always such a bad thing. The Tower card could represent a massive light bulb moment, a massive realization. It's like you're becoming aware to a situation. So I feel like the light bulbs are going to be lighting up here for you in the next 24 hours, Sag, because looking at your overall energy being the 9 of Cups, this is about figuring out something here that really fulfills you, figuring out something here that really makes you happy. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Death in reverse. As soon as you are ready to give up in a situation, the light bulbs go off in your mind and you figure something out here, okay? So Sagittarius, I feel like you're figuring something out. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, you have here the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is typically one of those cards that can identify as a breakthrough. So I feel like Saggies are having a breakthrough moment here in the next 24 hours. It's like you were just getting ready to give up. You were just getting ready to let go of something because you felt like it wasn't working. You felt way too much resistance. And then out of nowhere, boom, the light bulbs go off in your head and you're like, whoa, I got it. I figured out exactly what I needed to do. And now you're in this energy of happiness. Now you're in this energy of having a breakthrough and you're not giving up on a situation, whereas you were just about to do so. So Sagittarius, whether or not this is about, you know, a situation regarding your career, a personal situation or issue you were dealing with, or whether it's about love, it's like right before I gave up, I had this big moment of sudden realization and it literally changed everything. So I do feel like there's going to be a light bulb moment coming up here for you. Not sure specifically what that moment is, but it's going to be something that makes you incredibly happy. This is going to be a really positive breakthrough here for you, Sag. So I love to see that for you. All right, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the fire signs are done. All the water signs are done. Going on to our air signs, we're going to have a look here at the Libra gang. By the way, for the 183 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Messages for the beautiful and amazing Aries gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aries or Sagittarius. Oh, my Lord. I feel like I always mess up every time Mercury's in retrograde. What do we got going on here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? I gotta fix up these cards today too, guys. I don't know what's going on. The card stock's getting a little chalky. I definitely had this deck a lot longer than I usually do for daily reading decks. I tend to have daily reading decks for like 3 months before I burn them out. I think I've had this one for about 6 months, so this guy's been a trooper for a while, but I might have to replace this deck soon, okay? What do we got going on here for Saggy? Are we not even on Saggy? We're on Libra. Oh my Lord. Y'all, that's it. I'm leaving. Bye.
I don't wanna fall in love.
I swear to God. Ugh, we were on Libra. I just finished Sagittarius. Anthony, where is your head at today? Can you guys tell that it's a Mercury day? What the hell? What is going on with me? I was on fire today, baby. I was on point. And out of nowhere, I'm losing it. I'm losing myself right now, y'all. Give me a second before we move forward. I gotta collect my brain. My brain got way too scattered. I can't. Oh my Lord. All right. We finished up the fire. We finished up the water. Now going on to the Libra. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Goodman, I'm very sorry that you may have to check through the timestamp real fast because I messed up really bad. All right, so let's see what's up, baby. What do we got going on here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful Libra. We're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at something pretty fantastic. Libra. Ooh, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Pentacles. I actually like that for you, relatively positive. Taking a look at your current energy, we have here the Ace of Wands. What it is you're dealing with, we got here the Three of Swords. And then lastly for you is going to be the Emperor in reverse. So, taking a look at your next 24 hours here, Libra, the Page of Pentacles followed up with the Ace of Wands. Kind of feels to me like you guys are putting yourself into something new, because Page of Pentacles is like typically investing your energy into a brand new situation. So what I see here for you is you're putting your energy into something new, definitely something here that you're passionate about. You know, you got here the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a card of something that you're super passionate about. So with that being said, you're investing your energy into a new passion. Now, taking a look at what you're dealing with the Three of Swords. I kind of feel like what you're investing your energy in is something that's incredibly therapeutic. It's almost like something that helps release your pain. For example, right? You know how like artists will put all of their pain, put all of their emotion into like the paintings that they make and the type of art that they make. I feel like that's kind of the vibe coming in here for you. It's like you're going to find some sort of creative outlet of where you can channel all of the stuff that you dealt with emotionally and make it into something incredibly beautiful, which I really love that. That's why people have such a high appreciation for art and any other kind of art forms where you can put all of this passion, all of this pain, all the stuff that you've went through and create something so beautiful out of it. And most Libras that I tend to know do happen to be artists in some shape or form. So that's a pretty interesting vibration to see for you guys. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Emperor in reverse. Emperor in reverse says, this situation feels very effortless. This situation feels very natural, very calming. So Libras, stepping into your next 24 hours, I feel like you're going to be starting to invest your energy into something new that you're pretty passionate about that's actually going to be relatively therapeutic for you here with the Three of Swords. It's going to help you pour out your pain and make something that you felt was obviously pretty painful into something that's absolutely beautiful and wonderful. And it's going to feel incredibly effortless here for you. So, you know, you might recognize that you're a talented artist, or this might be the energy of you guys finding something you're very talented with and finding a way to take all the emotions and the negative stuff you've went through and transmute it into something really beautiful and positive as a whole. So Libras, whatever kind of outlet, whatever kind of new beginning, new career, new activity, excuse me, that you guys are finding here, it's something that's going to be really wonderful for you. So guys, that's awesome. I love to see it. Happy to see it. You know, my girlfriend happens to be an artist. She makes really, really wonderful and creative art. And what I did is like, I knew that I was not really the most talented person when it comes towards doing art, but I recognized when I wasn't feeling that well, when I wasn't feeling that happy or when I was having a bit of a crappy day, I would actually take one of the sketchbooks she gifted to me and I would just draw stuff. I would draw what I was feeling. I would draw out my feelings and emotions and turn it into something really wonderful. And when I would look at the outcome of the imagery, I was like, wow, like this is really cool. This is really neat. And not only was it a therapeutic experience, but I transformed something that I was going through that day that was messy or bad or sad, and I made it into something really cool, you know? So just throwing that out there, man, that's fucking awesome. Whatever kind of form or outlet you're getting here that gives this therapeutic energy, Libra, keep up with it, guys, because that's really freaking cool. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all the air signs, all the water signs, all the fire signs. Last but not least for today, we're gonna go ahead and have a look here at the Virgo gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Virgo, please? Messages for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Virgos, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy we have here, the Three of Swords, what it is you're dealing with. We got the High Priestess in reverse. And then lastly, for my Virgo peeps, is going to be the King of Pentacles. I do feel pretty transformative vibes happening here for you. What I mean by transformative vibes is that you're going from a place of sitting in your shadow self into a place of really big, deep grounding. You know, the King of Pentacles here is a card of a person who's incredibly grounded. They are exactly where they need to be. They are cool, calm, and collected. They are right on the money here, Virgo. So I feel like with the King of Swords here in the reverse all the way to the Three of Swords, it's this energy where it's like, I'm no longer determined to sit in my shadow. I'm no longer determined to stay a part of my shadow self. I'm ready here to start really deeply grounding myself and focusing on getting back on track. So if you're a Virgo and you've been going through a little bit of a funk or going through a little bit of a temporary depression, you know, what your next 24 hours looks like is you're getting in this really grounding energy and concocting a game plan now to pull yourself out of all those lower vibrational energies you've been sitting in and start to get your life back on track to a more positive and healthier place. So you're really starting to do the work here. You're grounded enough. You feel like you're ready to start doing the work to pull yourself out of the mud if the mud is where you've been. So obviously, keep in mind, if you're a Virgo and you're like, I'm not going through anything weird like that, or, well, it's not weird, by the way. That was a complete wrong choice of words. Essentially, Virgo, like, if you're a person saying, I'm not going through any sort of depressing times or any sort of sad times, then this won't be the message for you. But if you're a Virgo right now that's kind of in a bit of a funk or a bit of a slum right now, you're saying to yourself, I'm finally ready here to pull myself out of the mud. I'm finally ready here to ground myself and get ready to get back on track with my life with a more positive mentality. So I like that for you, you know? I think that we all tend to have moments in our lives where we get in a bit of a slump and it feels like really comfortable and we want to sit in that energy for a little while. But eventually something within us is going to say, hey, it's time to get back up. You know, we've been down in the mud for a bit and it was comfortable for a while and we sat there for a while, but it's time to go ahead and pick ourselves back up. We're always going to be in that energy. And I'll tell you why, because we live in a world of duality, right? There's always going to be happiness. There's always going to be sadness. There's always going to be positive. There's always going to be negative. And we can never stay in either of these energies consistently. Okay? The truth of the situation is that if we're in a bad place, we're bound to be in a positive place again. And if we're in a positive place again, we're bound to be in a pretty crappy place again because we live in that world of duality. Nobody can be happy forever. Nobody can be sad forever. So I'm happy to see that you guys here are getting that kickstart into getting grounded again and getting ready to get back up if you've been in that temporary slump or if you've been having a little bit of a really harsh or difficult time. All right, Virgo, I love that for you. You're popping out of that shadow self and you're getting ready back to fly up with those high vibrations. It's looking pretty good, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to the daily read here today. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Shout out to all the people that come out Monday through Friday, everybody. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support. I do want to say, guys, sorry if I got a little distracted here today and I messed up some of the zodiacs and stuff. I know most of you don't care. You're like, Aunt, we get it. You're good. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes my brain kind of just has a brain fart and it flips and I'm like, oh, wait, I'm doing the wrong zodiac sign. So I appreciate your patience with me, man. You know, it's a lot to do this job. So sometimes it can start to get to you when you have so much going on in your mind 24/7. It's not always the easiest to be the most sharp, right? But I want to thank you guys anyways for your patience, your love, and your support. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you. So, like, wholeheartedly thank you for all your support that you bring me each and every single day. So I wanted to say that. Thank you. Of course, thank you for everybody who sent in some donations. Shout out to the peeps who sent in donations, guys. It helps out a lot more than you know. Shout out to the individuals that are members as well. And shout out to my moderator gang for always doing such a fantastic job in these live chats. Moderators, thank you for doing your best. Thank you for always showing up. Thank you for being so supportive of me. And most importantly, thank you guys so much for everything that you do on the YouTube channel. You guys kill it. You crush it. I have the best mods in the entire universe. Thank you guys for being so on point, okay? I wanted to mention, coming up today, I already uploaded all of the Earth signs for mid-May 2022. So if you are a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, feel free to check out your mid-May tarot reading. It's currently available on my YouTube channel. Coming up tomorrow, I actually have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio that is going to be premiering. So if you're a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, your mid-May videos will be appearing tomorrow from 12 p.m. or 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time all the way to 12:45 p.m. So that's when the videos will be rolling out. Feel free to check them out tomorrow as they will be uploaded on the channel. Now, big thing about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I'm actually going to be doing the weekend reading tomorrow. Reason being is that I'm going on a trip to Atlantic City over the weekend for a bachelorette party. So I will not be able to be working on Friday. So with that being said, tomorrow will be the last day that I'm going to be doing any live readings for this week. Most likely on Friday, I'll probably upload the air signs for mid-May 2022. So there will probably still be content coming out, possibly Friday. Well, definitely Friday, but possibly Saturday too. So I'm still going to be uploading videos. I'm just not going to be doing lives, okay? So tomorrow will be the last daily reading. So I'm going to make it the weekend reading. And then I will be returning actually on Tuesday. So I want to throw that out there, guys. It'll be my vacation break basically will be from Friday all the way till Tuesday because I'll be coming back on Monday, probably late at night. So then I'll be available Tuesday to start working again. Okay. So I'm going to have a bit of a longer weekend. So I want to make sure that I get that video or the weekend read done at least tomorrow. So I won't be available Friday. Tomorrow will be the last live reading. Okay. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Thank you guys for telling me go out and have a good time. I think it's definitely going to be a good time. Super excited to get out a little bit and do something. I haven't really done like a trip or a vacation in a while, so it'll definitely be a fun time for sure. But of course, I always want to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on, so I wanted to give you all that update if you did not have it already, okay? All right, y'all. Have a great and amazing Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope you guys have a fantastic time. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for the weekend reading, okay? All right, everybody. Subscribe if you're new here, by the way. I am on the road to 300,000 subscribers. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. But with that being said, much love to all my peeps. Have a fantastic and great day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, guys, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.